Hello and welcome to another episode of Squirtified Engineering. I'm Sprutis, and if you're new to the channel then please consider subscribing so you can stay up to date with all my different projects. In today's episode we are continuing with the hubs. Hopefully I can find something to mix things up a bit, but we have some grinding to do. So we could push out a few bushings. So that we switch up things a little bit at least. So let's start with the rear hubs. So I couldn't find any good pieces of pipe to use as a distance when I'm pressing out the bushings, so I will have to look for something else. So instead we need to focus on getting all the remaining rust and gunk off these. So again I will be using this rotating file, and I will also be using this wire wheel just to sort of get into the crevices, because this is quite hard, so it will take some time to remove it with the sandblaster. So it's easier if I can use something else just to break through. And the other one, here you see some of that remaining, but basically it was covered and I used a knife to carve it out. So it's a bit boring doing this 2 days in a row. So I will be switching to sandblasting, but here's where I'm at. So the right hand rear hub I managed to remove a little bit, but I think I need to do some work with the sandblaster, at least to mix things up for me. And the brake shields or backing plates. They also need a bit of sandblasting, perhaps a tiny bit of wire wheel first, and then sandblasting. Yeah, I will connect the sandblaster and start on that. So this is pretty much how far I got today. I used the rotating file and was able to remove some of the rougher rust patches. So a bit of sandblasting on this and it will be very nice. But I got distracted with this. So this one used to be on mounted to an engine, and that engine is now here. Philips little engine.
Yes, it's truly a little engine as well.
So for him it was more like a car giving birth
Yes, it's actually, I was thinking when we were separating the gearbox from the engine, it really reminded me, although I don't have kids, but I can imagine it's very similar to giving birth. Because you were like, I was standing here like, go, push, push, and you were pulling it, and then it separated, and then it was a big moment, at least in my life, because it was the first time that I had separated a gearbox from an engine. So it was pretty amazing. And now it's here, this beauty. And I just need, for all the viewers who are thinking of putting an engine on an engine stand, it's actually not that simple. I would never have made it without Splutis to tell me I need to balance it and have these rings on the screws, etc. So yeah. It's one to keep in mind.
So we separated the engine from the gearbox, and we also removed this flywheel and this clutch. So he will at least be replacing the clutch kit, and the flywheel needs a bit of either resurfacing or a new one. And I'm trying to get him to install a turbo on this so that we can spin some tires.
But you can do that without a turbo.
But it will be more fun with the turbo.
Yes, honestly, the only reason there is a big plus with turbo, which is the I want the blow-off sound is pretty sweet actually. I love
You
it.
can get that off eBay.
I know, but to me that is a huge
won't be-
deal.
I have a spare TD05 Mitsubishi, so the turbo from the Evo 123.
Oh really?
Yes.
Real old school. I
Yeah.
bet it's bigger than this old engine.
Almost. But we could install that one on this until the connecting rods bend into shapes of moons.
But I think it's a lot of people they give them these around like 200-ish horsepower.
You want to see that?
No. Yes, but so for the record, I'm thinking of putting a K24 in this car, and so
He wants to stay naturally aspirated, so no turbo.
yeah, there is a beauty of it. But at the same time, I think when I get tired of the K24, I can put a turbo on that one, then it will be a wild beast. So I don't know, man. Infinite possibilities, man. No,
Yeah.
money,
Really.
limiting factor.
We need to push him in the right direction.
Yeah.
But I will leave him to do all the cleanup, and I will go home.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Stay safe. Take care. And say goodbye, Philip.
Bye bye.